We are moving forward, taking steps, getting to know who we are, healing, and making money doing it. You got to do all that. That's the best way to keep moving forward. So right now, while we're talking about looking good, I'm going to get into our beauty tip. Our beauty tip for today, ladies, I'm going to be showing you our new product. As you can see, I spilled my drink all over my leg. So I'm going to move my chair all the way up there because I'm going to show you our new product, which is our Black Girl Beauty hula hoops and fitness hoops. Excuse me. My drink all over my leg. Spill that. That's what I get. And on that note, ladies, we're going to take one sip. It is really good. I hope you ladies mix that drink just right. Our fitness hoops are made. This is the 5-pound fitness hoop. These are handmade. We take our time with these because we want you ladies to get into shape. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I should have set me a timer because all you have to do, you only have to do this for a few times a day. Let me be quiet and get in rotation. There we go. You do this 10 minutes every day. It gets your stomach in shape. You get your body in shape, and it feels good. And it also works out those hips, ladies. And you know, you can never not use some hip work. This is our Black Girl Beauty fitness hoop. And you can do it, you can do it in the house. You can do it side to side. And once you really get into the fitness hoops, you can really see how it begins to work on your body. Because we're stepping into new things in 2021. And in 2021, we want to show everything. See how even in the house, when it's not all the way you need it to be, you can still get this hoop going. And it keeps your body in shape. And it keeps your stomach looking good. And it keeps those hips rolling. And you only have to do this for 10 minutes a day, ladies. 10 minutes a day. And I'm going to tell you, this time last year, I didn't even know how to hula hoop. I couldn't even keep it up on my hip. 30 years old, just learning how to hula hoop. And I'm going to be 30 for a long time, so keep that in mind. But this is our fitness hoop, ladies. This is my personal hoop, as you can see, Coco Le Plum, because it's purple. But I want you ladies to go over to the website, shop.blackgirlbeautyinc.com, and get your hula hoop, get your fitness hoop right now, because I want you ladies to try to beat me. Try to see if you see I done dropped mine a couple times, but I can go all day. I can really keep this thing going up all night long. And all you got to do is minutes. I want you ladies to send me your videos of you in your fitness hoop once you select it. And I'm telling you, this hoop is going to work wonders. It's going to get those hips in shape. It's going to get your stomach flat. Well, see me. It's going to get everything looking good. And it's going to have you feeling good. Well, you'll be surprised start to feel once you see that you can move them hips. You see that you can go down a little low with it. Once you start being able to do a little tricks with these hoops, it builds a little confidence. And I'm going to tell you, ladies, that's Black Girl Beauty. Get into a whole nother level of Black Girl Beauty fitness way. Looking good doing it. Because that's what we're tapping into. That is Black Girl Beauty, ladies. And you get a little workout in the arms, too. If you really want to be hardcore, get you some weights and hold your weights up while you do that. Because I guarantee you, you see it, I took it out of me. Get your fitness hoop, ladies. All you got to do that, you only have to do that for 10 minutes a day. And watch how it transforms you. And one thing about working out, because I'm not one of those people that like to work out. Some people are like, oh, yes, gym. No, not one of those people. I don't know if it may look like that, but I'm not. I like to eat all day. But when you get on that hoop, and you really start, it's not only is it fun, you feel good when you're doing it. Because I'm one of those people also, I don't have any rhythm. Get that from my mom. So when you see yourself moving around that hula hoop and you normally don't have no rhythm, ladies, get your hoop right now. Go ahead and jump over to the website and get your, you see it already got me feeling good. And I only did it for a few minutes. All you have to do is 10 minutes a day. And now I want to talk to our Black Girl Beauty group. We are dropping all the facts and all the information to you ladies first. We need you ladies to come in the group and comment and interact, get to know each other. When you join, it is a family. Feel free to come in and introduce yourself. If you have a problem or something you want to talk about, feel free to step on in the page and say what you need to say. And just reach out to, we have seasoned and unseasoned women inside our Black Girl Beauty group. And I haven't spoken on the season and unseasoned in a while, but in Black Girl Beauty and Black Girl Beauty Inc. In our community, we don't say old and young when we're speaking about our women. We say seasoned and unseasoned simply because we don't want to offend anyone. We don't want anyone to feel old. And women have a thing where we don't really like to tell our age. I actually don't mind because I'm gonna be 30 for a little while. So I don't mind telling you that I'm 30 because I'm 30, flirty, and thriving. And I'm gonna be that way for a little while. But we don't want anyone to be in the group saying old woman, young woman, old woman, because it's young. It's the little girl and the young ladies. We don't like that. So we say seasoned and unseasoned when we speak to our ladies. And if you're just now tuning in, seasoned or unseasoned, I want you ladies to go ahead and drop some comments. Hello, I'm so happy to have you here. Share, add, tell a friend, tell a neighbor, let everyone know that it is time for Chitter Chatter, and we are chitter chatting. Go ahead and join our Black Girl Beauty group. Send us a request so that you can join that group, because we really want all you ladies to be a part of that so that you can really network and get to know who we are and what we offer. Because we have, like I told you, this year is going to be full of so many things. Every year gets better. And today, ladies, we are talking about Black Girl Beauty. Hello. We are talking about what Black Girl Beauty is. What is Black Girl Beauty? Black Girl Beauty is truth. Black Girl Beauty is peace. Black Girl Beauty is support. We have to come together and support each other. We have to come together and love each other. It's not always easy, but we have to do it. In other communities, I'm not going to point out any other communities, but in other communities, they come together and support each other. They rather see the lowest of them before the highest of us. And that's the type of mentality we have to get on. It's not about hating anyone. Hey, Miss Teresa, it's not about hating anyone. It's about loving yourself and who you are enough to put yourself first. Loving Black women enough because you are one. Loving Black men enough because you are one. To put them first, them ahead, to try to build a better community for us. We have to put the neighbor back into the hood. We have to take, we're so easily, we so easily name our communities and our neighborhoods the hood. Oh, that's the hood. No, we need to put the neighbor back into the hood. A lot of us don't even know our neighbors. We've been living next door to people for 10 and 20 years, and we don't even know who they are. We see them, we recognize them. If you bump into them in the grocery store, you might be, hey, that's my neighbor. What is his name? We need to build our community. Black Girl Beauty is coming together and building a nation. We support each other. And once we begin to support each other, we can see how our community will grow. Our dollars will stay right here in our community. We'll build. Children will have more. And that, ladies, is Black Girl Beauty. That is tapping into who we are. When you begin to love you and find out who you are, you begin to see yourself on a whole new level, and you want to tap into different ideas and resources to help build your community. And as Black women, we have to figure out what Black Girl Beauty is. What exactly do we do to take the steps necessary to proceed as Black women in the community for other Black women and all of us together? And that brought me to this poem that I wrote strictly for this, because Black Girl Beauty is full of so many things. They'll try to separate us by, they use any people, I don't want to say they, the world will use any type of reason or any type of excuse or any situation possible to separate us. He's tall, he's short, he's fat, he's small, she's light, he's dark, the main one. They'll use anything to separate us. I mean, they grew up in the hood, they grew up in the suburbs. They will use anything to separate us. Let's not give them reasons. Let's take those reasons back. Let's use those reasons to get to know each other. Because you're from where I'm not from, let me ask you a few questions to get to know you so I can understand you and understand where you're coming from. Because the problem in the Black Girl Beauty community, in every community, especially the Black community, that we don't really know each other. We don't really understand each other, and we don't really care, because I'm so busy trying to make sure that me and my folks are good, and you busy trying to make sure that you and your folks are good, and that's not wrong. But we have to be understanding of the people around us that are trying to do the same things that we're trying to do. Because when we can understand each other, we can come together on a whole new level. But first, you got to understand that we're all different. We're all built different. We all come in different ways. And it may not be cool, but that's just what it is. And that brought me to this poem. What is Black Girl? So I guess I'm not connected. Maybe I am. Okay, that was unexpected. So my music playing in my ear. Okay, ladies, technical difficulties. I don't know what's going on, but Black Girl Beauty is full of so many things, and we really have to tap into what it is and how we.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and whoever is tuned in. I'm assuming you could hear me. Can you hear me? If you can't, give me a wave or something. Because I- so she was talking about Black Girl Beauty. And so I'm just going to tap in a little bit until she comes back in here. I just want to say it is indeed a pleasure. For those of you who don't know me, I am Amanda Manigault. My screen looks a little dark, but I guess it's okay. I am Amanda Manigault, and I'm here with Uniqua tonight in her chitter chatter. She was talking about Black women, and she was talking about how we have to come together as a community. And so I so agree with her. I've been in the beauty business all my life, and I've been in the industry where it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? People are always at each other. I come from a town where people are always at each other. So I'm used to. Are you ready, Uniqua?
Yes, I am. I
Well,
am
you can
so
you
sorry
can
for
go
the.
back. I was just chatting for a minute while you was handling your little business there.
Okay,
And I'm
so
gonna
ladies,
come. I'm gonna come where you're at when it's time. Okay.
I don't know, no, 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 no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no,
Yes.
no, no, no,
Yes.
no, 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 no. So welcome back, ladies. Everything is not even gonna go to that, but back to the topic at hand. Black Girl Beauty is coming together, and that is how I came together with the poem. And it's full of everything that Black Girl Beauty is, and all the questions that we ask when it comes to Black Girl Beauty. And every time every time we come together in our community, it really just it brings out so many things, and we're able to accomplish so many things. And I don't know where my mom went. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just step into this poem. I'm gonna read it to you, ladies, because I wanted to perform it for you, ladies, but it's not working out the way I wanted it to. So I'm going to read it for you, ladies. And this will be the first time that I've done it. I actually just wrote this poem today, like a few hours ago. So that's why this one will be, I'll write them all the same day, but this particular one is going to be read. Hello. How you ladies doing? If you're just now tuning in again, I want you ladies to go ahead and share and like and let everyone know that you're here. This poem is called What is Black Girl Beauty? Hey, Black girl, do you know your beauty? Can you see the diversity rooted so deeply in your anatomy? Do you know that Black girl beauty is a beauty unlike the rest? Open the box and open the box in which your mind has been locked and see Black girl beauty is nothing short of complex. There is no one definition. There's no one specific kind. Black girl beauty is full of so many things. You have to expand your mind. Black girl beauty is power. You have to embrace it. Black girl beauty is conquering fears, trials, and tribulations. You have to face them. Black girl beauty is education. Never stop building your mind. Black girl beauty is understanding, especially those differences we try to hide inside. Black girl beauty is history. Research and get to know your elders and ancestors. They were kings and queens. Black girl beauty is support. You got to give it and you need it. Black girl beauty is faith. You have to believe it to receive it. Black girl beauty went through slavery. We cannot deny that. Black girl beauty has to stop running from your past. You got to face that. Black girl beauty is your God-given superpower. You still have to find it. Black girl beauty is to be seen. Don't you ever try to hide it. Black girl beauty is hard. And it really doesn't have to be that. We make it so hard for a Black girl to be Black, beautiful, and free. Once upon a time, if you wore red lipstick, you were a slut. And if you wore white after Labor Day, then what? Exactly. We don't even really know what that means, but so many of us live by that or used to. That's the crazy thing. The world will try to convince you that Black girl beauty is something weak. Black girl beauty is just like any other beauty. It's nothing really too deep. That right there is nothing more than a lie. I don't care what you heard. If it were true, so much emulation wouldn't occur. Why would anyone want to be something that's not absolutely amazing? They wouldn't. That's why they try to deny that Black girl beauty is what they're imitating. Black girl beauty is a job. It takes a lot of work. Black girl beauty comes with some heavy loads. I'd be lying if I said it never hurts. Black girl beauty is so full of love when you really tap into what it really is. Black girl beauty is the first thing you should teach a little Black girl when she's a kid. Black girl beauty is what she needs to know because she needs to know she has power. She needs to know that to build her confidence so that she knows to never cower. Black girl beauty is full of strength. And that's how we always pull through. Black girl beauty is recognizing the power inside of you. Black girl beauty is what we have to teach a Black girl because that's how she'll find her peace. Because I learned that the secret is Black girl beauty. It's the key, truth be told. That, all of that, every single line that was written and said in that poem is what Black girl beauty is. And it took me literally down to the very last minute to get all of that in one poem because there are so many things that a Black girl is. There are so many things that being a Black woman is. There are so many different kind of Black women. And we put so many standards and stipulations on what makes you a Black woman, what it is to be a Black woman, how you have to move to be a Black woman. And the bottom line, at the end of the day, the tee is you were born a Black woman. You came into this world a Black woman. You were a seed. You were planted as a Black woman or man. You came into this world with that beauty that people put so many rules and regulations on you having to be. And now I want to see if Miss Amanda is online because I'm going to bring her in because we have some questions. We're going to talk about it because Black girl beauty is not perfection. We turn our noses up at Black women. Let me tell you. And this is, I'm going to take one more sip before I do this. Go ahead and take a sip, ladies. Black girl, I love being Black and beautiful in every room, especially when I'm in a room unlike my room. Unlike my people, when I'm in a room full of other kind of people, different ethnicities, different religions, different cultures, different skin colors. I love being Black and beautiful because that is what they don't expect us to be. When we are out in public, people expect Black women to behave a certain way or act a certain way because if you're not, you're going to be labeled differently. I love to be a respectable Black woman in every room that I'm in because I want it to be known that Black women are respectable, beautiful, and we can still be from any side of town that we are. That is Black girl beauty. It's diversity. Black girl beauty is education. You have to always educate yourself. Get to know other Black women. Learn, be able to receive messages from all Black women, and understand that we all deserve respect, because a lot of us turn our noses up at women that we feel like aren't on our level, and even they may not be on your level, but that doesn't mean you have to turn your nose up at them. It's okay to agree to disagree and not have any hard feelings. It's okay to know that this person is not for you and it not be a big deal. It's okay for us to separate from each other and still love on each other, support each other, and be a part of the same community. And that's what we have to understand. We feel like if we don't kick it with these people or we don't hang with these people, we have to hate them. We have to do malicious and hateful things towards them. When they walk by, we got to make it known that we don't like them. Oh, here they come. Versus, let me tell you, peace, unbotheredness, happiness, and truth is, oh, hey, how are you doing? And like I was saying, and we're going to take one sip to that, ladies. My kiwis is getting good down there. And Miss Amanda, I'm so happy to have you here with us on Chitter Chatter. You can go ahead and tap in.
Indeed, indeed, indeed. It is indeed a
Yes.
pleasure, you guys. You know, I always like to join Miss Uniquia with her chatter and to be talking about Black girl. Such an honor for
Yes,
me
ma'am.
to be able to share this platform with my beautiful Black daughter. And
Yes.
one thing that I have always instilled upon her, no matter what color her hair is, no matter what size she is, no matter what clothes she's wearing, I have always taught her that she is a beautiful Black girl. So in
Amen.
my house, this it's an honor to be able to talk about this topic. It's an honor to be able to represent Black girl beauty with our foundation, with everything that we're doing. It's an honor to talk about Black girl beauty. And yes, she hit on some things and she talked about we have to learn how to support one another. We have to learn how to support each other with love and not feel jealous or intimidated in any kind of way, but knowing that I can go support my sister. I can go support my friend. I can go support them. I can be happy. I can smile. I feel good. I always tell my friends, and I got a couple of them on here right now, but I tell my friend, I want you to be successful because I want to have successful friends. I want to
Yeah.
brag
Yeah.
about
Those
my
are the only kind of
friends.
friends I want.
I want to brag about my friends and brag about me. So it's okay. And even if it's somebody that's not your closest friend, it's you could still support them. And you could still have love. You know what made me feel good the other day? I was online and somebody posted a picture of one of my classmates. Cheryl Hart is running for mayor in the city of Harrisburg. And I was so excited to see Cheryl running for mayor in the city of Harrisburg. And then I even saw tonight, I have a couple of classmates on here. I see Lisa Bower on here, and she already
Hey,
know we
on.
all about Black Power. And then I see Sonia McKnight on here. Sonia is another classmate of mine who is the judge in
Okay.
the city
Hey,
of
Judge.
Harrisburg, where we was born and raised. And she's on her second term. She's running for her second term. So y'all make
Congratulations.
sure
That's Black girl
y'all
beauty.
and that is that. Say it again, Uniqua.
That is Black girl beauty.
That is Black girl beauty, y'all. That's what we represent tonight. We are
Hey,
representing Black girl beauty. We have a Black female judge who's only in her 50s, who's running her
okay.
second term for judge in the city of Harrisburg. Her name is Sonia McKnight. Y'all go out and support her. Sonia was one of my classmates. We grew up in from elementary school to middle school, all those days. And now it is an honor to say Judge Sonia McKnight. So
Yes, it is.
that's just a piece of what we're talking about, y'all. What we're talking about is Black girl beauty. We
And
represent
how it
Black
embodies
women,
everything. Everything.
mind, body, and soul. And so what we wanted to really express tonight is that it is okay to support your sister. It is okay to promote your sister. It is okay to shout out your sister. It is okay to give your sister a compliment. It's okay to wave at her and say I love you. Things that will take us higher. We got to do it, y'all, and we got to feel confident
That is Black
about
girl
doing
beauty.
it.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the thing we have to really understand is Black girl beauty is not perfect. It is a journey that you have to go on like a life. You love yourself to every day. And you build on that so that you can be a better version of yourself. And my Black
And
girl
then I
beauty is
wanted to
honest.
say, and we cannot keep making excuses for what we didn't have. We can't keep blaming it on mama. We can't keep saying I didn't have my dad. We can't keep saying I grew up in a hood. None of that matters, y'all. None of that matters. What matters is that you make up your mind that you want something out of life. Your past cannot determine your future. Your past cannot.
Absolutely. Your past cannot determine your future. And you have to allow yourself the space and the time to grow. And that is why you have to, it's not about your past does matter. We're your past does matter. Miss Amanda says it don't matter. And she means as
No,
far
I
as
said
you
your past
she
does
means
not,
she
your
means as
past
far
don't
as
determine your
blocking
success.
you from continuing forward. Your past is not a block for you. If she would let me finish, I'm saying that. She's saying that your past is not an excuse for you to not go where you're trying to go. And I'm telling you, not only is it not an excuse for you not to continue to go, it's more motivation for you to get where you need to go. Use your past. That's why we have to be honest. Black girl beauty is truth. Before you can move forward, you got to own everything you done been through. Before you can, I have a little saying that I made up when I did my poem a couple weeks ago. Before you can move forward, you got to get from in front of yourself. I said in the poem, I'm getting from in front of myself so that I can get ahead of myself. As long as you are standing in your way, as long as you are allowing your circumstances and situations to hold you back, as long as you are giving yourself a reason to stop, to halt, you will. Until you move beside yourself and begin to push yourself forward, you're not going to be able to get where you want to go. Black girl beauty is owning that. That's why I get on here in front of you guys and I have a drink. That is why when things happen in the midst of this show, I come out and say it. That's why because Black Girl Beauty is honesty. There's no way for me to get on here and try to build a platform. Like there is a situation that's going on social media right now with Derrick Jackson and his wife and their whole little situation. And I'm gonna tell you right now, what them folks got going on, that's their business. But what I will say is the reason why people are really going on at this man so hard, Miss Amanda, you might not know about this story. I'll tell you about it. But the reason why people are going so hard on this man is because he used to lay it on thick, like he was the perfect boyfriend, husband, man in the world. And then you get caught cheating? Like, bruh, how does that happen? That is not Black man beauty. He was doing a whole lot of lying and a whole lot of falsifying of who he was in front of this camera for you guys. And that is why when his situation hit the fan, it is so much easier to go in on him. When you see me out and about and I'm telling you about Black girl beauty and I'm telling you about my message and I'm trying to persuade you to do everything that I'm trying to persuade you to do, and I have a drink in my hand, you'll understand that it's a part of the situation. It's not that it's too much or I'm completely overwhelmed. You already know me because when you see me on live and we're having drinks and we're mixing drinks and we're talking about what we're talking about, you see it's a balanced situation. I'm never going to be completely belligerent. I'm never going to be completely over the top. And that is what you should expect of me when you see me out and about. That is what you should expect to me from me when you hear me speaking. Know that everything is not going to be perfect, but it's going to align up with where I am, with where I'm going, and the process is on its way. That's why when I tell you it's not going to happen overnight, you can make it up in your mind right now that you don't ever want to open your eyes again. That's going real deep. You don't ever want to open your eyes again. Before you get to the point where you never open your eyes again, it begins with you just closing your eyes. So you might close your eyes and then 2 seconds later you peeking. But eventually you'll be able to hold them closed a little bit longer. And eventually you'll be able to hold them closed a little bit longer. And I use closing your eyes as an example because that's really hard to do. I'm never gonna open my eyes again. That is really hard to do. But as a man thinking so is he, you can do whatever you want to do. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you. And I believe that. So if you really decided in your mind that you never wanted to open your eyes again, you wouldn't. But it wouldn't happen overnight. It would take some time. And that is Black girl beauty, dealing with the process and dealing with everything that you're going to have to go through on the process and understanding that it's not going to happen overnight. And Miss Amanda, What I want to ask you is, when you think about Black girl beauty, what do you think about?
When I think about Black girl beauty, I think power. When I think about Black girl beauty, I think of my grandma Annie. And for some reason, she's been in my spirit so much lately because I remember when I was a kid and I would go south in the summertime and I would see her strength. You know, I would see how she treated the grandkids. I would see how she was with her own children, with her sons and her daughters. And nothing stopped her. It doesn't matter what was going on around her. I saw her work around the house. I saw her work in the church. I saw her, no matter what was going on in her life, that she got up and went to church. I saw her looking foxy, all dressed up in her bad clothes, and she never let nothing stop her. I watched her wear her flashy hats. And let me tell you something, y'all. That's Black girl beauty. Black girl
Absolutely.
beauty to me is nothing in the world. Nothing in the world can stop me from doing what I want to do. I don't care what happens in my life. I'm getting up.
Miss Amanda, let me
I'm
pause you
getting
for a
up.
second. Let me pause you for a second. Outside of motivational speaker, Miss Amanda, do you think it's hard being a Black woman?
Absolutely. I think it's hard because of the stipulations and the stereotypical things that's put upon us as a Black woman. And I think that we,
Do you
again,
believe in some of those stereotypes and stipulations?
I believe in none of them. Me personally, I believe in none of them, but you just said it. I'm a motivational person. I have grown up motivating myself. I had to motivate myself out of a life. You know why? Because I had a 0% error rate. And I didn't need nobody to tell me that. I knew that when I failed, I had nobody to pick me up, that I was going to have to motivate myself to get up, that I would have to push myself to get up. That don't mean I didn't have good family. That just meant I had to motivate myself, and I knew I had a 0% error rate. And because of that, I motivated myself, and I didn't care what was going on around me. I didn't care how many times I fell flat on my face, because I did fall flat on my face several times in life. I didn't see that. I didn't see the darkness. I didn't see none of that. All I saw was whatever energy I had, whatever little bit of strength I had, that I was getting back up. That was Black girl. When I think about Black girl beauty, that's what I think about. And that's why sometimes I'm a little hard on you, Uniqua, because I know that we can't make excuses. And I know that we gotta keep going, because the world and things aren't set up for the Black women. It's not set up. We got to go out here and knock down doors and tear the walls down. We got to go out here and take what we want. It's not coming to
Absolutely,
us like that.
absolutely, absolutely. And I'm gonna cut in right here, because sometimes this is where we as Black mothers and daughters, where Black mothers go a little bit too far. Because I get you when you, yeah, that's why you're so hard on me. I get that. But let's understand, we may be living in two different times and eras, and you also have to take a step back and stop seeing your life and your child's life, and see your child's life as it has progressed. And I'm saying that to say, sometimes parents, like, and I thought about this the other day, parents literally expect you, children, whoever, even you as mom, you are someone's child. And even at
Mm-hmm.
the age that you are, it's still expected of you. Parents literally expect you to spend your entire life making them proud. That is the idea and the concept I've come into. You literally have to spend your entire life making your parents proud. If you miss a step, a ball, you tripping a hole at any point, it's like, dang, I ain't raised
See,
you like this.
and let me come in. Let me
And
come
no,
in.
but wait, but hold on, wait,
No,
wait, wait,
no.
wait.
Let me
No, but
give you
no, no, wait, wait,
no,
because I'm
no,
gonna
no,
give you
no.
a time. I'm gonna
No,
give you a
let me give
chance
you
to
my
come in because you
response.
spoke for a second. And I just
Okay,
brought this
okay,
topic up. So hold
whatever.
on,
I
let me
don't even
talk
want to
for a
hear
second because I'm
that.
gonna let you come in. But right now it's time. So
Oh,
so you literally have to, so it's like she done threw me off. So it's like, I ain't raised you like this. It's like, hold on, whoa, 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 whoa. And I'm not laying down my credentials. I'm just throwing this out for an example. Your child could graduate from high school, graduate from college, go off to be a 501c3 owner, and when they get caught up in some stuff after, because you know them 50c3 one, those people in the corporate businesses, the CEOs, they always get caught up in something. The minute they get caught up in something, it's like the graduation, the all the accomplishments that led up to me being a CEO means nothing because I done got caught up here. As my parent, I just need you to figure this out for me and support me while I get through this, especially if I haven't been spending my entire life disappointing you. Now, sometimes you have those kids that do that. And I'm not saying that you need to treat them any different. I'm just saying sometimes you need to ease up, because it's one thing to be dealing with everything that you may be dealing with in life while you're building who you are and becoming who you are and building a brand and building a life. And I'm speaking as a Black woman, because this is how we have to support each other mentally, because seasoned to unseasoned, even you don't even have to be the mother of a child. Seasoned women expect a lot of unseasoned women, and they'll be beating us down while we overcome in life. There are some women that are single parents. There are some people that are taking 10 classes at one time. There are some people that are running 18 businesses. There are some unseasoned young women that are really out here. They not dropping the ball. They throwing it, shooting it, and passing it. They building courts. There are some women really out here like that, and there are some seasoned women that will really still do every little thing and nitpick every little thing those women are not doing, in spite of what they are doing. And do you know how it's not even, I can't even think of the word, when you are really out here trying to do better and trying to build and try to be a better woman, and you're also trying to represent Black girl beauty, because this is the struggle that Black women deal with. I can't speak for any other women because I can't see any other woman dealing with this but Black women. While you're out here being beautiful in your Blackness and you out here phenomenally killing like like your ancestors tell you to do, you still gotta, you can't wear red. You can't wear white after Labor Day. You can't have a drink. You can't kick it with your friends. You sit in the house. You go to work Monday through Friday. Let you go out on Sunday night. Oh my gosh. And this is how hard we are on each other in the Black community. Do you know how that drives a child crazy? Can you see why a lot of, like, that whole kicking you out at 18 thing, a lot of it be parents kicking you out, and a lot of it be kids getting out. Like, let's not confuse that. But that is what we need to limit in our community. We don't need to leave at 18, but we want to leave because of everything that's being put on us. We have to be perfect in our community with no errors. Like you said, you had 0 error rate. That's a hard way to live, Miss Amanda. That's a hard journey. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't want me to have to do that, but you should want me to be able to take a break because you didn't. And not because you didn't, but because you know what it feels like to
Okay,
not
okay.
take
I'm
a break.
coming in. I'm coming in on
Go
that
ahead and
piece
come
right
in.
there. I'm coming in on that piece right there. Absolutely. You said I should be able to want you to take a break because I did it. You
Because
just
you
hit it right.
didn't. Because you didn't.
You just hit it right on the nose. No, no, what you said is I should be able to want to take a break because I had a 0% error rate. Then I made it easier for you so that you didn't have a 0% error rate, so that you had somebody to depend on, so that you had somebody to push you, so that you had somebody to say, hey, Uniqua, keep going, which is all the more reason why I expect more out of you and whoever else. And so no,
Expect
no,
more of
so
me. Don't
so
expect me to have a zero
wait,
percent
let
error
me
rate.
finish. Let me
Don't
finish. This is
expect
my
me to have a
turn.
zero, because
This is
you expect the
it's
0%
wait a
error
minute.
rate because you had one.
Wait a minute. It's my platform now. It's my platform now. I'm talking
It's never
now.
your platform. You are always a guest on the
I,
chitter chatter.
I don't care if it's chitter chatter. It's my turn. So what I'm saying, Uniqua, is the point
No.
that you raised was a very good point. That was a very good point that you raised. That we as parents in the Black community too, we have to be willing to let go of our children and let them go and make their own mistakes,
Don't let us
and
go. But
let them fall in their own holes, and
no,
let
no,
them
listen, you taking this a little wrong. You taking this a little wrong.
no, no, no,
Listen.
no, that's the
If you
truth
see me
now.
about to fall in the hole, catch me.
No, no,
But,
no,
but
no,
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 no, no,
no,
catch me.
no,
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 catch
baby,
me.
see, this is
No, 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 no,
see,
no, no,
this
no,
is
no.
the deal.
Catch me. I just want you to
This is
catch
the
me and
deal.
tell me. Catch
This
me and
is the
tell me.
deal. Now you can't have it both ways. You either want to step out and be your own grown woman, or you want somebody there to pick you up out of the hole. You can't
No,
have
I
it
don't
both.
want you to. I
You
don't want you to. I told you to catch me before I went in the hole. Did you hear that?
no,
I
see,
said catch me. I didn't say pick me up out the
no, no,
hole.
no, no, no.
No,
See,
no. You
sometimes
teach me and you
no, no.
educate
Let
me,
me touch
and
on
then I
that.
won't fall in
Let,
the hole.
let me touch on that now.
I didn't
I
say
do
let me fall in
because
the hole, pick me back up.
I believe that this younger generation, I believe that some of the downfalls with your generation is that y'all have not stepped in enough holes, because what
I
my
agree.
generation did,
Some people
what
haven't.
my generation did is we stepped in the holes. We
And listen,
stepped in the
that's the point
ditches.
I was making.
Let
Why we
let
gotta
me
step in the holes? I don't.
let me finish now. Let me
Go ahead.
finish. We stepped in the holes and we stepped in the ditches. So we made it so easy for y'all until I don't even think y'all know what stepping in a hole is. And so when y'all
Teach us.
and so wait a minute, let me finish. So when the pandemic came and y'all had to alter your lives, or you can't go out, you got to wear this mask. Some of the young people, they just walking around in heaven like ain't nothing going on. They ain't never had to experience anything like this ever.
Ignorance is bliss. Ignorance is bliss. And that's the thing that we're trying to tap. That's what I'm trying to get Black Girl Beauty to tap into. I'm not saying, like, just because your children don't have to go through the holes you went through, don't mean you don't educate them about the holes. Tell them. That's why in Black Girl Beauty we have to. That's why I was saying about taking breaks. Yes, we need Black Girl Beauty. We need breaks so that we can sit down.
Absolutely.
In the poem that I spoke, there was a line that said, Black Girl Beauty is history. Get to know your elders and ancestors because they were kings and queens. Get to know your aunts, your uncles, your ancestors, your where
Absolutely.
you really come from, so that you can know who you truly are, so that you can know when you're walking down certain paths, you recognize, oh, my grandma told me about this. You know what? My aunt was telling me a story just like this that happened to her
But
back in
see,
the,
here's the deal.
and that's
Here's the
history.
deal. This
What's
younger
the deal?
generation, and I'm glad you hit on that. This younger generation, I don't think a lot of them respect history. A lot of
If
them
we're
don't
not, you
respect.
can't respect anything you're not educated on.
Let me finish. A lot of them don't respect the fact that our forefathers fought for us to have the right to vote, or our forefathers fought for us and opened the door for us to start our own business, or our forefathers made a way for us to be able
One
to
thing I
go
will
be on
say that's
TV.
going on in our community is we have to change a lot of our language. And this is
And
something I want to say to Black Girl Beauty, to anyone watching Black Girl Beauty, Black Man Beauty. We are the goal for the rest of life, and I'm already working on it. If I say,
absolutely,
we are removing the word can't from our vocabulary,
absolutely.
because if you say you can't, you can't. You can do all things through Christ Jesus who strengthens you, and I believe that. Therefore, if I come on my mouth and I tell you I can't do something, I'm telling you right now on live in front of everybody, I don't want to do it,
And
because
so
I can
that's the
do all
purpose of,
things through Christ Jesus who
and
strengthens
that's the
me.
purpose
And
of this platform.
in
That is
our
the purpose of this
community,
platform.
I want you to keep that same mentality. We are changing our
Absolutely.
language, because words are powerful. When we speak things into existence, such as
Absolutely.
we're no good, or we have bad, our energies are bad, we're aggressive. When we speak things into the atmosphere like that, when we speak things into the atmosphere, says, I'm tired of hearing about slavery, I'm tired of hearing about that, it becomes an attitude. If one person say they tired, it's gonna be somebody to agree. The next person say they tired, it's another. Next thing you know, we got 5 people agreeing that they tired of
So
hearing
what
about
are we
slavery.
doing? So
So
what
what
we're
I'm telling
doing
you is,
here,
we need to speak positively always about who we are and
absolutely.
where we come from. You can't be tired of hearing about slavery when you hear all the good things that came from it. When you see how, because when you really tap into all of your history, we only on the surface, we only hear the stories that are meant for us to hear. But when you dive into your history and you really get to know, you find out some stuff. You be like, hey, I didn't even know that. Get to know the laws, get to know the rules, get to know who your ancestors were and who
Because
your
let me
community,
step
because
in,
that's
Nequa. Let me
Black girl
step in for a
beauty.
minute. Because everything that we need, no matter how old we are, no matter if we're 15 or if we're 59, everything that we need in life is right there. I love the
Thanks so
young
much.
people. I love the young people because the young people now are so creative. They're full of energy. They're so energetic. And they could be doing 5 things at a time, 10 things at a time. And I can't do that. I got to do one thing at a time.
Right.
So,
That is
so
so
I love
annoying.
the energy. And the same thing with y'all. You got some young people that love being around old people because of the wisdom and the knowledge and the empowerment. So if we
Yes.
could put the two together, if we could bring the two together and come together and understand one another and have more conversations like this, Uniqua, and where we get one
Absolutely.
another, where I can relate to what you're telling me. Hey, mom, y'all gotta let loose a little bit. Y'all gotta tell,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then you can understand me saying, and you can understand and
But
respect
I
me
do understand
saying
you saying.
that y'all can't make excuses, that y'all had it better than what we had because we made it easier for y'all. So y'all gotta
I
stop
agree.
making
That's
these
how it's supposed
excuses
to
too.
be. That's
Absolutely.
generational wisdom and building and wealth. And we're trying to build that. It started with you. Now I
Mhm.
gotta continue it on. But you gotta,
That's right.
let a sister
No, no,
breathe.
no, no, no.
That's why she froze.
I'm never gonna let it go. I'm never gonna
I
let it go.
didn't
I'm
say
gonna
let it go.
always be there.
I didn't
And,
say
and
let
you,
it
you,
go.
you know
I
why?
said let a sister breathe.
You.
Just a little breath. Can I get a, can I get a little breather?
so, so
Dang.
listen. So listen though. It
We are
was
almost
indeed a
out of, actually
pleasure.
we are out of time, Miss Amanda.
Wait,
So I'm
wait
gonna
a
let you go
minute.
ahead
Wait a
and
minute. Let me.
close out. I'm gonna let you go ahead and
No,
close.
no. I'm gonna let you close out. But I just wanted to
Yeah,
say to the
but
people. I wanted to say to the people that thank you guys for tuning in. We are here with Black Girl Beauty to show that we can. These are conversations, y'all, that really take more than an hour. That we need to go
absolutely. You
on to.
see, we over time right
So
now.
we're getting ready to start a podcast so that we can talk a little bit longer some nights, and that's just once a month. We'll be doing our podcast on the
Only
fourth week
once
of
a
every
month,
month.
because I ain't about to
Only
give y'all
once.
all the time.
But nevertheless, please go to blackgirlbeauty.org, blackgirlbeauty.org. Fill out the information, sign up for our newsletter. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We want you guys to tap in. We got a free webinar coming up in a week, a free webinar. Please go to the website and sign up so you can tap in because we know it's only so much knowledge we're going to get in an hour, but we appreciate you all tuning in. It
Absolutely.
is definitely a pleasure. I'm going to let Uniqua, I'm going to duck on out of here and let her close out because
Thank you
as she
so
says, this is
much.
her show. But y'all know I
Hey,
enjoy
hey,
stepping in. Hey, Teresa, I
we
see
know
my
you do.
student. I saw my student on here, Teresa Hurd.
Hey, Miss
Please
Teresa.
message me your number, Teresa. It's so good to
I
see
got her number.
you. Okay, okay. You guys, if I missed anybody, Harvey, it was so good to see you. I'm still trying to get in touch with our classmate, your brother. Please tell him to contact us, okay?
Excuse me. Excuse me.
That was
Online.
somebody. And Sonia Marie, don't
She trying
forget
to contact me.
y'all, Judge Sonia McKnight. Please
Yes,
put your
Miss
vote
Sonya,
in.
Black
That
Girl
is my
Beauty.
classmate, the 1985. Please support her and vote for her.
Absolutely. That
Harrisburg,
is Black Girl
Pennsylvania.
Beauty. We support each other. We want us to all take over every single platform in every single way. And I'm so thankful for you ladies for tuning in. Again, I am Uniquia Manigault Les Plum, and this is Black Girl Beauty Chitter Chatter, where we discuss what matters when Black girls chitter chatter. You see, these topics just they really unfold. And next week, ladies, we have a very special episode for you because I want to have you ladies come on because next week, episode 9, we are going to be talking about men. So I'm going to have a few other ladies come on and step on this live with me so that we can all talk about men. Because let me tell you, I had a conversation with a very, very intelligent man earlier this week. And he said some real good stuff. that is really hit it on the nose. And the main thing he said was, "You're not a man. You don't know." So at the end of the day, I gotta swallow that. I'm not a man and I do not know. So next week, when we get to talking about men, I'm gonna invite a couple of other ladies on here and we're gonna get to talking and we're gonna see exactly what we think about men so that, and we can discover what it really is that the situation is going on between men and women, because obviously there's a disconnect, and we're going to find it because we're going to be talking about men next week on Chitter Chatter, and we're not going to bring a man in until we sit down and discover what we got going on with men first, and then I don't even know. But I'm thinking the week after, we might actually have a man come on and give us his perspective after hearing what we have to say about men. That is how we're going to do it. First, you got to hear what we think is going on. First, you got to hear how certain situations affect us, because sometimes that's what men don't know. It's not that you really hurt our feelings. It's not that you really did something that we're not doing. It's the way you did it and how we feel about it. And you need to know what some things that we're saying and doing mean. Because sometimes when we say no, we really mean yes. And I can understand why men don't get that. So next week, here on Chitter Chatter, Thursday at 8 p.m., we are talking about men, ladies. And it is Aries season, ladies. Today is one of my favorite Aries' birthday. So I'm going to give you a happy birthday shout out. And I hope you have a awesome, super fantastic birthday. Happy birthday. And that is our Chitter Chatter episode. Have a good night. See you next week, 8 p.m.